Hi, Phil. How are you? She's asleep. She's doing so much better. How are you, Phil? I hope y'all are all having a good day or night. Doing good. And how are you? I'm glad to hear about the baby. Yeah, her red spot disappeared, so I was pretty excited. We're doing good. We're doing good. Thank you guys for coming in and hitting that like button. I appreciate it. Hi, Brian. Or Byron. How are you? Sorry if I said your name wrong the first time. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Kelly. How are you? I love you too, Kelly. And I did not send the package today. I promised Monday. They had a crazy day. A crazy day. But we're all okay. We're all good. And, um, I just needed to get on here and be distracted. I bet you're tired. Are you really? That's awesome, Byron. Are y'all allowed to pop fireworks where you live, or do you have to go like to a certain display or like a celebration or something? Yes, we're good, Kelly. It's just been kind of crazy. Um, Layla's little red spot where she had got her shot disappeared, so I was getting worried, but because at first it was like a little spot and then it got bigger, like as the day went on. Not noticeably bigger until like after a while, and then now it's like just disappeared. So I was like, yay! Yeah, she didn't cry or she didn't fuss or nothing. She does have like a little hard spot. Isaiah always would get like these big, huge balls. It seemed like they would never go away. And it was from like them just tightening the muscle, the nurse would say. But Layla's starting to get that. Hopefully, it doesn't get too big because Isaiah's was bad. Yes, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. And I'm glad to see your little babies are doing better. Yeah, see, Emma never had that, but Isaiah, because he gets real scared and he tightens his muscle and he gets little hard balls from where his muscles were too tense. But Emma never had it, and this is Layla's first time with all her shots. It's turning into a little ball. So they tell you to massage it. I am not touching that thing. I'm not making it worse than it already is. Judy's getting better, but it seems like Janae is not, and Doug is sick now. Oh no, Kelly. We'll be praying for them. Poor babies. I hate when they're sick. Especially with like a cough or something simple that they don't really give you. You're welcome. They don't give you too much medicine for. Like, oh, just switch them out with Tylenol. And it's like something's worse than, sometimes they need more medicine than just Tylenol. Yes, summer colds do suck. Just coughing. Oh no. Does Vicks help for coughing? I know it does for like stuffy noses and stuff. I don't know if it helps for coughing. Hi, Jersey. How are you? New Jersey. I think you're new here. In Oklahoma City. Oh, really? How cool. Certain businesses can. My uncle used to live in Oklahoma City, and we would go once a week. I mean, once a year during spring break, and we would go down there um, every spring break. Thank you, MK Star. Hey, Nathaniels, how are you? And I actually have a ring that's from out there. If you guys want to check each other out, please do so and support one another. But that's so cool, Byron, that you live there. I think some of his children still live in Oklahoma, but I could be wrong. Yeah, he lived in Oklahoma City. But this ring that I have was from a reservation there. My grandparents, or my mom and my grandma stopped by. The one time I didn't go as I got older, I didn't go with them during spring break, and they bought me a ring back. And I wear it every day. Were you in the emergency room, New Jersey? I know you're following. Yep. Who's following you, Kelly? Did I miss something? New Jersey? Rusty, how are you? Yeah, we're praying for you, New Jersey. Hope you're doing good. Or better. I only wear 2 rings, and one is my wedding band, and the other is my ring from Oklahoma. My uncle passed away last year, so it means that much more to me now. Who's following you, Kelly Nathaniel? You're doing good, Rusty. That's awesome. How's job hunting going? I saw your video. I don't be wrong. No problem, but I got it fixed. Temporarily. Okay, we'll be praying for you, New Jersey. Doctors and hospitals are no fun. Rusty, in Vegas, do you go to any shows for the 4th of July? Okay, awesome, Rusty. We've had a crazy day, so I haven't been able to really check too much. Thanks, Kelly, for welcoming everyone. It's okay, Byron. I'm not sure what all happened to him because, like I said, he was living somewhere else. I just know that he was really sick and he had been in and out of the hospital for like a good 3 months. They had moved him down to Dallas when he passed, though. So his kids were taking care of him there. Yes, New Jersey, please keep us updated. Hi, Pooja, how are you? I'm not sure about the plans for the 4th of July. Looking for you to get 100%. Yes, for sure, Phil. Thank you, Pooja. We hope you're having a great morning. Sorry, I had to yawn. But thank you for coming in. Hi, Force Play. How are you? I think this is your first time in this stream also. Welcome. Guys. Yeah, I know. I'm so happy for you, Pooja. That's exciting. Sorry, Rusty. And your popcorn. Thanks, Force Play. We appreciate that. If y'all guys do want to check each other out, please do so and leave a comment and let them know you came from my stream. And leave them a like on their most recent video if you can. Force Play, where are you from? I think a lot of my neighbors have on the 4th of July, so they're celebrating. Oh, they have to work? Oh no. Doesn't give you energy. My husband's off, but I don't know if we're doing anything. I don't know if my brother is doing anything either. Or my parents, so we'll see. You're off, that's awesome. That's a good thing I like about my husband's company is they're off every holiday. They they get a week in the summer and a week in the winter. Sometimes it's like a week and a half in the winter, depending on when New Year's falls. So that's pretty cool for us. And they get paid for it. I mean, of course, it's not, they don't get overtime or anything, but it's a blessing. Rusty is awesome. Emma's going to be mad that I saw you again, Rusty, and not her. Rusty, what did you eat for dinner tonight, Rusty? We had pizza. Sorry, guys. Pizza. You had pizza too? What kind? And where was it from? Rusty, you're gonna be my my subtitles. From Domino's. We had it from Pizza Hut. I don't know if y'all have Pizza Hut there. And that little baby kitty that we have is still doing pretty good. So I'm pretty excited. What kind of pizza did you get, Rusty? What did y'all guys have for dinner? Pizza Hut. Yes, Pizza Hut. Pepperoni. We had pepperoni and mushrooms and pineapple and ham. The Hawaiian pizza. I think you're the only one in here, Rusty. Oh, Byron's still in here. I had steak and beans and rice and rooney noodles. Awesome. That sounds yummy. Did you eat avocado with your steak? I'm not I don't eat steak. My husband loves it and my father-in-law loves it, but I haven't eaten it in so long. I don't know why. I like seafood more than anything. I love shrimp. Do you love avocado? All my kids love it too. A funny story about avocados. When we were in Africa, we would sit under these trees in the place we were staying. It was like a little camp type thing, where we had like little rooms, and it was all fenced in, and we had security and stuff, so we could like walk wherever we wanted on there, but nowhere else. But anyways, we would sit under these big, huge trees, and we would always. They were like full of shade, and they were so nice and they had these little things hanging from them, which now, like, we know what they were, but we were there for three weeks and a few days, and we were like, man, these things are keep getting bigger, and they're so cool looking, and we're like, I wonder what they are. Well, the last like 2 days we were there, we're like, oh, let's just open one up, like, see what's inside. Well, us silly kids, we opened it up and it was an avocado. I'm like, we've been sitting under an avocado tree all this time and not once eaten one. So sad, but they were so good. I think they think I'm a sergeant undercover cop. That's why everyone probably have, Rusty. He probably found me on your channel. I don't know. I don't that. But so we cracked it open and there were avocados, and we were so sad. We could have eaten avocados this whole time. We could have put them in a brown bag and let them ripen up or something. I mean, of course, they were green, 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 but there was just such a beautiful tree. That's one tree that I would love to have when I get my own house, is the avocado tree and an orange tree. when we get our own property. I'd probably plant like 5. Oh, different channels. What's your other channel name, Byron? And another thing we did when we were there in Africa, which is bad, but hi, the police. Look, see, there's the undercover cop right there, Rusty. How are you? We were playing with, what is it? Hand sanitizer, and we were catching it on fire to like watch it burn. I don't know why we were doing that. I don't know who gave us permission to do that. I know I wasn't the one lighting it, but I thought it was pretty cool how it like burned. You're doing good. That's awesome. We appreciate you all coming in and chit-chatting with us. I can't sleep again. Too much on my brain, for sure. Up in the house records. Oh, okay. Yes. I'm pretty sure, more than likely, I am supporting you on that one. Because it sounds so familiar. Yeah, coming in and joining us in the live chat. Taking the time out of your busy days to chit-chat with me. Because I'm pretty sure, like 10 other people that are live that y'all could be watching, but instead y'all are in here, and I appreciate it. I told you, Rusty, you're my, what is it called? My subtitles. Quit what? Thanks, Byron. I appreciate it. Quit yawning, I can't. What did you do today? The police and Byron, did y'all have a long day? The yawns? Oh, I'm sorry. It's 11:42 here. You know they're gonna come at 11:42. And Byron and my brother went to school in Oklahoma. See, Rusty? I'm sorry. But I'm not sure what city, like, he was in. I can't remember. Are you yawning yet, Rusty? Byron, have you ever, I don't know if you're your wife or if you're married, if your family watches The Pioneer Woman? Oh, I wish I lived in Oklahoma. I'd go. Not yet, Rusty. I'll make you sleepy and then you'll fall asleep on my stream like you did that one time. Even though I know it's probably not, like, I don't know how close that is to y'all guys, but I would love to live near her, closer to Oklahoma, so I could go to her little bed and breakfast place. I don't even know I forgot what it's called. She's one person that I would love to meet. I do not have that many. I have 1.4 thousand. I finally made it back up there, Rusty. I need to keep going on supporting other people and watching other people. It's hard. I've been supporting you for a while, but my notifications don't show my favorite. Yeah, I hate that, Byron. I know. There's a lot of people that get lost in my stuff. We're doing good. Thank you, Bahat. Welcome. We hope you're having a good morning. I've had so many issues with notifications and comments and all kinds of stuff. And I know there's people that I'm supporting when I go, because I try to follow, I try to go on the people that I'm supporting and go through the alphabet and watch people's videos and comments, and I do try. Thank you so much, Bahat. I really appreciate that. I try to keep up with the people that are constantly in my channel. But it's hard when YouTube doesn't give you, hi, Bobby, how are you? The notifications that they're on, or, we hope you're having a good morning too, perhaps. How is y'all's family doing, guys? All of the ladies left. I think Kelly was the only one that was a lady in here earlier. Oh, and Pooja. Oh, and New Jersey. I think she's a lady. I don't know if that's her real picture or not. You're fine. That's great. I hope they're all doing good. But I'm excited for the 4th of July. Maybe we'll get to do something with the kids. Go to the pool or something. But I want to buy fireworks, but it's so dry here in Texas. I'm like, I don't even know if it's worth the risk of catching anything on fire. We're almost to 10 likes, just one more. I appreciate all of you guys in here. This morning we went to Burger King, so they got to play. And Emma didn't want to leave. She found these 2 little boys, which they go to our church, and they recognized Emma, but Emma didn't recognize them. And they were playing with her, and she was just having so much fun. She's like, I don't want to go, Mom. But of course we had to leave. We didn't stay there all day. We took Mia with us too, so she was excited. And then we went, we went to Walmart, and we went to Pizza Hut. We're a single dad with a 3-year-old girl who knows it all. Aw, I love her name. I love her name so much. That's such a beautiful name, Jasmine. I have a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old and a 9-month-old. 2 girls and 1 boy in the middle. And I bet she just adores you. Yep. I love my babies. They can drive me nuts, but I could not imagine my life without them. Emma always says Layla's older than her because she's 9 months old and Emma's only 5. She's like, how did she get older than me, Mom? She's only a baby. Then I told her, if you were in months, you'd be, I don't even remember how many months. I told her. She was like, I would be that old? Last week, my 2 nieces were both pulling hair and glass of water is broken. Oh no, Bobby. See, I'm not ready for that. I don't know if my girls will, because they're a little bit separate in age. I don't know if they will fight like that. We'll see. But I definitely remember me and my sister fighting a lot. And I'm the younger one, but I was the more dominant one. So it was a pretty interesting childhood. But I hope my girls adore each other, and I hope their brother adores them the way me and my brothers are. I love my brothers more than anything in this world. And I love my sisters, but there's just something different with the bond that I have with my brothers than I do my sisters. She's taking swimming lessons. Oh, that's awesome. See, Isaiah is 2 months shy of 3, and you have to be 3 to do swim lessons here. So when we took Emma, he was so upset that he could not get in the water, and he's like, Mom, I go. And then they were jumping off the diving board into the 12 feet without nothing, because they learned to swim the 2 weeks that they're there. And Isaiah was so sure that he could do it. And I was like, you are not allowed. I felt so bad, but that's the rules, unfortunately. But when Emma was 3, she did really good. And I think 3, when they're little, it's better to start so they don't have that like actual concept of fear. I mean, they're fearful, but they don't put 2 and 2 together. Oh no, Bobby, that's so sad. I really, so that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Oh, so she's 4 years. See, Emma and Layla are only 3 years apart. No, no, no. They're 5 years apart. I'm lying to you. But I hope my babies don't do that when they're older. I hope they have a good relationship and a good bond. But I honestly can totally relate because me and my sister have definitely had our ups and downs. But to me, I don't like confrontation if I don't have to. I'd rather just, you say your part and I just leave it be. That's what you feel, then that's all right. Question what, Rusty? But I just really hope my babies just love each other and look out for each other and that they're there for one another. Because, like, I only have 3. There's only just them 3. With us, there was 4. You seem sad. No. I mean, I honestly, like, wish I had a good relationship with my sister that's older than me because she's only a year older than I am. And I wish that we could hang out and do fun things and, but it's not like that. But it's changed a lot. Like, now we're older, so we get along. We don't fight as much as we used to, or I don't know how to explain it. We just kind of leave it as is. And I've just kind of learned to bite my tongue and just let her say hers and leave it at that. My daughter told me before, Dad, you're too old. I was like, oh yeah, I've been called old lots and lots. We hope you have a blessed night too, police. Thanks for joining us and spending some time in here. I'm the best study and said, no, I'm the best study. Okay. And oh no, Bobby. So that's too funny. Do you have any children, Bobby? A double date. Rusty, you have a double date with somebody? Rusty, have you ever been on a blind date? Have any of y'all ever been on a blind date? I'm only 34, but I feel like I'm 24. Yep, that's the best. I'm 27, but I feel like not that that's old, but I feel a lot older than I am. You'll be in trouble. Your mom would be mad at you, Rusty. She says, nobody's taking my son from me. I don't know if you live with your parents, but I'm just joking. Emma always tells me I'm looking for a nice lady to date. Oh, Byron, we hope you find one. Someone nice and sweet. Your mom would not care. She'd say, get him, take him, feed him. Feed him some pizza and popcorn. All you gotta do is pray for her, Byron, and she'll find you. Somehow, some way, everything will line up. And when you least expect it is when it happens, that's for sure. Oh, your dad will tell her. Take him, take him. Both my nieces are both good girls and study in college. That's awesome. They share study. That's awesome, Bobby. Yep, sometimes stress can get to someone or, constantly trying to do better than the other. It's good to have someone like that to keep you going forward and to get further in life, but sometimes it does have issues. Hi, Mama Tess Kitchen. How are you? Thanks for coming in. And if you don't mind hitting that like button, I greatly appreciate it, guys. We're almost to 10. Thank you for supporting Rusty. He is awesome and he is a good friend. I'm very grateful I met my husband. I'm really sorry for what, Bobby? Oh, Rusty. But I'm blessed with a wonderful person that, we go through a lot. We've gone through a lot together, me and my husband, and there's times when we look back and we're like, I don't know, Rusty. We look back and we're like, oh man, you remember when we went through this, or remember when we did that, and remember when we didn't have a car, remember when we had to walk, and there was a time when we didn't have a vehicle, and my husband walked to work every day, and he'd walk home from work, and in those struggles, I'm really grateful. Yeah, my nose is stuffy, Rusty. I'm really grateful for everything that we've gone through together. I'm not tired now. I'm enjoying this stream. Oh, thanks, Byron. Um, and it's kept us together. Is when me and my husband were dating early on, we did separate for a good while, like 6 months together. And then we did get back together and everything kind of worked out. Oh, you're sniffing? I'm sniffing too. My nose is stuffy. Not you, my nose. And I mean, there were so many times that we just had, certain things happen and the Lord always provided for us one way or another. Like if it rained or if it was really cold, some way somebody would be like, oh, hey, I'm going to, I'm through there. Do you need a ride to work? And it would always be like the perfect time and on his way home. So I'd be like, hey, I'm going to drive by this way. If you need a ride home, I'll take you. So, he didn't always have to walk to work, but there was he would walk to work whether he had a ride or not. And I'm grateful for the sacrifice that he gave for us, each day that he walked and, did what he had to do for us. That's a bad thing about sometimes buying a, what, Rusty? About buying a used vehicle, you never know how long it'll last, but it's okay. We got through. We're all here. I don't know. You put no and then you put a hashtag, so I don't know what that means. No hashtagging? I don't know what that means, Rusty. All I know is that God is good to us. No more what? No more yawning. I didn't yawn, Rusty. Back in the days, I used to have to walk 3 miles. Yeah, and walking that long takes you a while. If you don't have a bike, no more wasting time. On what, Rusty? I don't get it. Did I miss something? And we didn't live, I honestly don't even know how far we lived from my husband's job at the time. But I know it wasn't that far. I think it was just like a 30-minute walk, but you said Rusty. It's good to see you. I don't even know. Maybe I'm getting tired. But I'm grateful for the struggles we've had in life, period. Whether it was when I was a kid or older. You're silly, Rusty. Rusty, did you stream today? I know I was so busy I didn't even get to check and watch you play your game. Supposedly, Rusty, there is a way you can stream from your Xbox to YouTube, but you have to do something and something else. I don't know exactly how, but I know there's. Nope, not today. I know you were taking a break, so you could find you a job. What kind of job are you looking for, Rusty? Do you have something specific in mind, or you just don't care? Or just whatever comes its way? Hi, Monty. Thank you for being my 10th like. I appreciate it. How are you? Thanks for joining us. If I play a bloody game. Yeah. We, Oh no, Bobby, that's so sad. You're doing good, Monty. That's great. I always make a mess when I cook. Not mess, but like I make too many dishes when I cook. I need to learn to stick with one bowl and the bare minimal. But the more pans you use, the faster it is. I hope you're having a good morning, Monty. I'm trying to think of what's that zombie game, Rusty, that my little brother and my husband used to play it all the time. I can't think of what it is. I've even tried playing it, but I wasn't that good at it. I'm feeling nervous about streaming a violent game. Don't, Rusty. There's plenty of it out there. If somebody doesn't like it, they don't like it. But what's that? It's not Call of Duty. Is it called? No, Call of Duty is different. Jeez, I cannot think. Do any of you ever know what game I'm talking about? Is it Call of Duty the zombie one? Is Call of Duty? Yeah, I think you're right. You are right. And Halo is the one that I'm thinking that's Call of Duty. Yeah, that one I tried playing it, but I wasn't good at it. I think I got to like the second level or something, almost maybe the third level, and my little brother's like, I am not playing with you no more. You're no good. And something's wrong with my phone. It doesn't let me open up a message to reply back, and it's driving me nuts. No, I think you're right. It's Call of Duty. I don't think I've never heard of that. The Mafia game. The games that I don't like, I'm just gonna be honest, is the one Grand Theft Auto. They drive me nuts. I won't. Hopefully not, or I'll have to get off here. They just cuss too much for me. But I do like some of the songs that in the cars when they would get in, they play like the old fashioned songs, like the older songs. But I could care less for that game. That game just too many curse words. Do you really, Rusty? They're just too I used to play them every now and then just to hear the songs. I would drive around in the cars just to hear the songs. My brothers would get mad at me. He'd be like, "Just give me the game back. Just give me the game back." I miss those times when our brothers would play. They played the PlayStation. I don't even know what kind of PlayStation we had. I just know that I think it was gray. Oh yeah, Rusty. I know. My kids don't play video games. They don't play on tablets. They don't play on the phone. They do watch Netflix on my phone sometimes, but it's very rare. They'd rather play outside. Emma'd rather color and draw and do stuff like that. Yeah, I know, Rusty, but a lot of parents, they buy it and they still let their kids do it. And I mean, them as a parent, that's their responsibility, and me as a parent, and I don't want somebody to tell me how to raise my kids, so I'm not going to tell somebody else how to. That's on them. That's their choice if they want their children to play it. I wasn't 18 playing Grand Theft Auto, so you don't mind. That's fine, Rusty. But I don't mind either. I don't mind the goriness of some of the video games, but that's just one. I don't know, I just could care less for all the cursing in it. The Call of Duty has a lower curse rates. I think I just get more anxious. I don't really pay attention to what they're saying in Call of Duty. I'm just like, don't eat me. I don't know why cursing, it always gets under my skin. Even though my parents do it, my brothers do it, or my brother does. One of my brothers does it. You don't like Fortnite. See, I've heard of that. I don't play that either. I think Fortnite is new, right, Rusty? But that's one game I haven't played. I don't even know what it looks like or nothing. 23. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. We hope you have a blessed night. I'm trying not to wake up the baby. A blessed night. Yeah. Okay, bye, guys.